then what about Transistor?
Oh, that's a game I enjoy.
Yeah, I know.
I reviewed that game. I liked it a lot.
You liked it a lot.
Yeah.
You already said you had the most fun with Smash, so that's your
Fun
winner. You
ain't
have to vote.
everything.
Oh!
Ronald Reagan. Yeah, Transistor, Supergiant, the team that made Bastion. I think this was just this impeccable follow-up that, it's this kind of short, concise, 6-hour game with this gorgeous art style, a really smart battle system that's kind of inspired by games like Dota and League of Legends, and a phenomenal soundtrack. It's just the way the game uses sound and the way it even uses voice coming out of the DualShock 4. Yeah. It's like the only instance of the DualShock 4 having a speaker in it where I was like, okay, this is something cool.
This is cool.
Yeah.
I liked Transistor a lot. I may even have liked it more than Bastion, but it didn't make as much of an impact in the community, the gaming community, as Bastion did.
I think maybe like when Bastion first came out, it was one of those early Summer of Arcade games. It was sort of when indie was something that wasn't everywhere in the gaming space. Yeah. It was like around that time of Braid and Meat Boy, where like every time an indie game made it big, it was something special. Whereas now it's just like, it seems like half the games on our list are indies.
I feel like it's a very beautiful, sort of sad, sort of very dark game. Yeah. And that's subtle about it. It's actually very smart in the way that's textured. Yeah. That just going in, you'd be like, oh, it's a sci-fi, futuristic, top-down shooting game, whatever. Yeah. But it's really not. Like, there's a lot more to it than that. And I really feel like it does some of the best stuff with music and sound that I think we've seen from a game this year.
Yeah. It's really interesting, too. It's one of those games that it came out in the first half of the year. And I feel like just the same thing with movies, we tend to forget how great some of those games were because come October, November, we're just inundated with these amazing fall games.